football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Auburn Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. One of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The run inside. It's Ncaa. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Brown will throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the 1st down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Find some fresh air. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Under fire. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Trying to run, it's Ncaa. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run the option. Pulls it on the option. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Running inside, it's Ncaa. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening.
Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
They'll start on the ground with Dura. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Pocket breaking down. Finds a man in the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I think a big question at the start of the year was, could this transfer quarterback help take this offense to the next level? And David, he's really made his mark. He has played so well up to the midway point of the season with his decision-making, with his arm talent, his playmaking ability. He's got this team thinking national championship.
Yeah, and I think that's only going to grow now, right? Like, he's getting the experience. He's been learning on the job with all these new guys and new faces, and he's still done really well. I think the best football is probably still in front of this young man. That's how good he can be, and if that continues to happen, this team's a national championship contender.
Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. wide open, makes the catch.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play on him. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that, too.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. To throw, it's Levin. Got the quick pass. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Auburn calls its second of 3 timeouts. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nice read, bro.
Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Unloads quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll move the wide receiver. Run in the red zone, it's Berry. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end now in motion. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find.
You're just throwing absolute books, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. Oh, this is not a pick.
Opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using his legs to buy some time.
Pick the fucking ball off.
Dropped it. He had a touchdown.
Kick the fucking ball. That's all I ask. If this dude wants to throw this garbage, just pick the fucking ball. He's done thrown 3-4 picks. He's thrown 4 fucking picks.
Give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Singleton. Line run to the right. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Kane.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. Defense coming up with a huge stop, perhaps to force a field goal that would make it a 2-possession game.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Oh, they're after him. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. All alone, he's got it.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And it's a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Trying to buy time. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the number 18 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Huskies coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This off.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. The 40.
Yep, just like that. One stretch, run straight to the sideline, and fucking everybody gets sucked in. Even the corner that's supposed to have outside fucking containers. You can't fucking use this.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Like, you bums are so fucking unskilled.
That kind of drive will boost your confidence one play.
That's the type of shit you need. You need this fucking super fucking squad and that type of shit to score a fucking touchdown against them.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Brown wants to pass. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
You gotta be fucking kidding me with this bullshit, right?
Down after the takeaway and a big play for this defense.
Got to be fucking kidding me.
And that one stings for this offense, man, because your defense just gave up points. They grabbed the momentum. You're trying to go get it back. And what do? You cough the football up, put your defense right back on the field. They got to answer the bell this time. Last time they gave up points. This time they're going to need to go bail you out and make you look good.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Durham.
This dumbass fucking spins. Yeah, okay. You guys got it with this dumbass shit. He spins when he's not supposed to spin. He spins right into me. And they let him break the tackle. Look at this dumbass shit.
Tackles made the play down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
I'll get you a Band-Aid in a minute. Well, we're not the Huskies this year, but can you get away from this stuff before you knock it down?
From the red zone, it's Durham. And he's in.
Loser.
Touchdown LSU.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game.
Spins right into the fucking guy. Should have got hit stick. And he fucking just doesn't even try and tackle him. Dumbest spin move I've ever fucking seen. Throws right at guys on 4th down for a fucking conversion. Come on, bro. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this dumbass shit. The only time he's ever moved the ball the whole fucking game is a stretch straight to the sideline, straight up the sideline. Everybody gets sucked in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Plays 2-man under on fucking defense. This is a fucking brainless twit.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the
fucking brainless.
This offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8, this defense will try to keep everything in front. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Eccles. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Gain of 27 on the play. Good enough for a first down.
The Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Gonna run it. It's Ncaa.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And they get him down.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's inside the 15. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sends it back in motion. Brown wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
In Washington, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Berry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Breaks into the open. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there.
Just relies on the shit fucking pursuit.
For this offense, they've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They make the stop.
How many fucking tackles did he get? Jason doing anything?
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Off play action. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Caught behind the line. It's Berry. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got it. And his molars
oh, this game never fucking goes to amazing,
but he did get the 1st down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
The give to Caden Durham. Could be an alley. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
On 1st down, it's Durham again.
It
They
blows.
didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Handoff, Durham running left.
This dude fucking blows. What a fucking loser. Fucking goal line.
This crowd was eating it up. The Tigers are back on top.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, counter the defense. Not this guy. He was going to take
Nobody
some
wants to go and make a fucking tackle. He's just running goal line.
And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Nimrod. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
He makes the tackle at the 47-yard line.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The run inside. It's Ncaa.
There's my fucking
able to
broken
pick his way
tackle.
forward for a decent game before the defense
Yeah,
gets
man.
him down.
No broken tackles for me. The dude can just tackle me from the side.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. On target over the middle.
Of course I dropped it.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to
He
smell
goes
it
in
with
traffic
the
to his
first down
fucking
at the
running back. He gets
31.
it. Damn, this shit is so fucking trash. Then the bomb comes
The
out and
Tigers
fucking
come to the
goes.
line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Running inside. It's Ncaa. And they're able to get him down.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Brown wants to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return.
It fucking blows, dude.
The tag. And with the pick six. Touchdown LSU. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Ncaa. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. Bringing the heat. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Crosses the 45. Racing to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this.
Makes the grab in their space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw